Integrating Mobile Observations, or IMO, help Department of Transportation maintenance staff, traffic operators, and managers do their jobs better. These technologies put the power of government vehicles to work in the collection of weather and road condition data.
IMO provides better situational information on the roadway, giving the public better information about where problem areas are for managing events from the DOT standpoint.
IMO is like a weather spotter. We could have hundreds of weather spotters in the city at the same time that can provide information that can help us make decisions. Lightning is an issue in the summertime, and hail. There's more to IMOs than just how to improve our winter weather. We can use that through the course of the entire season.
IMO gives us a better opportunity to know about things on the roadway. It's just-in-time delivery is causing just-in-time needs, and we need to get this information to the public as soon as possible.
One of the main benefits for implementing the IMO is being able to fill in the gaps between the existing observing systems. So many states have the road weather information system stations that are set up along the roadways, but there can be so many miles between each of those stations, and they don't always update quickly. They could update every 15 minutes or maybe even once an hour.
There's other ways to collect data, but integrating mobile observations, we can pull data from many different sources that are moving about the city. We can see what's happening in a number of different areas at the same time. We can track a rainstorm that's crossing the city. We can track the weather front as it's crossing the city. We can see where different areas of the city may be approaching freezing point. We need to look at a change in the way our drivers are applying de-icers or something like that.
The benefits of IMO fall into three main categories: cost efficiency, proactive management, and improved safety, mobility, and economy. Employing sensors on existing fleets is a relatively low-cost method of gathering road weather observations that can support numerous maintenance, traffic, and performance management strategies.
The benefits of implementing integrating mobile observations, IMO technologies, is that it gives the agencies a much more granular picture of what's happening on the roads under these adverse weather conditions, and enables them to take the most appropriate and efficient response, whether that's to treat the roads or to manage the system.
It really goes back to safety. I think you get a better safety bang for your buck when you start getting those microscopic level look at what the road's doing and the impact of snow and ice.
Vehicle-based technologies provide agencies with the information needed to proactively manage roadway systems before the negative impacts of road weather occur.
IMO is allowing the departments of transportation to better manage their weather events by giving them timely, actionable information that they can then incorporate into their existing systems.
The impact of weather on roads is rather significant. It leads to a large number of crashes. There's a large amount of monetary loss, productivity loss due to travel impacts associated with weather.
IMO works by taking sensory technology such as air temperature, surface temperature, humidity, windshield wiper status, camera images, and putting those sensory technologies on vehicles. So as the vehicle drives down the road, it collects that information and integrates it with other data, such as National Weather Service and radar and ASOS and AWOS and ARWIS, and combines that data into a forecast that allows you to see what's going to happen, not only in real time, but also in the future in terms of the impact of a weather event.
IMO data is very important for heavy rain, especially in areas with high mountains where the radar can't see into those areas because it's blocked. So we don't have any information as meteorologists about what sort of precipitation is happening in those areas. We can get IMO data to know if it's raining heavily. We also just implemented a blowover algorithm to be able to warn the traveling public and drivers of high-profile vehicles. There's a wide variety of applications outside the traditional winter maintenance that IMO data and the Pike Alert system can assist DOTs with.
Connected vehicle technologies, advanced weather prediction, and target decision support enable operators to more effectively maintain a high level of service on roads, which decreases crashes and keeps traffic moving smoothly. IMO technologies are about having better situational awareness, which results in more effective management of weather-related events and better public safety. They save lives, time, and money.
The more we're able to use technology to collect the data that we need to know what's going on the roadways, the better we're able to manage the system and provide a safer system for the traveling public.
The benefit of IMO is instrumenting state vehicles and fleet vehicles to get information on specific problem areas on the roadways so maintenance folks can go out and take care of those problem areas, and also so the public can know where those problem areas are. So if everybody knows what's going on the roadway and we get information out because of the IMO vehicles, we see the biggest benefit of safety, mobility, and cost savings.
If we can change the public's behavior to maybe not be traveling during the most intense or the most extreme portions of storms, if they can change their behavior, change their day around when the worst weather is going to strike, not only does it help them to be safer and help our system run more efficiently, but it also, it allows our crews to get out there. They can clean up the road a lot faster. They're more efficient as well. And so it really helps all of them to just be more efficient across the board.
IMO technologies are the future of transportation management. To find out more on how to employ these technologies in your state, visit the Federal Highway Administration's Weather Savvy Roads Toolkits.